Go ahead, boy. Go ahead. Bless him, bless him, bless him. Bless him. Bless him. Bless him. Go ahead.
When I was on the other side of the door, he was my Lord then. When I didn't know him, as well as I know him now. I want to thank my pastor. I guess went to the restroom and my first lady for the opportunity. Growth opportunity I've grown since I've been to you guys. It's been a long time.
Put it on the
I want
stand.
to thank my family. It's touched my heart because my uncle's here. Touched my uncle. Minister Johnson, when she was preaching, she was talking about somebody that was there that saw him born. Now it's my turn. That's the person that was there when I was born. And he's seen the progress up front. So my cousins, I love y'all. Thank y'all for my friends. Thank y'all for coming. It means a lot. My children, my babies. Thank you for dancing for me. Thank y'all for being there with me. I know, and y'all know by me being executive administrator of the church, I can be a tough person. Real tough. It's tough. So this morning what I want to talk to you guys about is faith. Faith. Living to please God. Pastor gave us a message and I won't be before you guys that long. And it's funny, I almost started laughing when I said that. Pastor said it all the time. And he's preaching for an hour. Living to please God. So I was thinking about that. Living to please God. What does it really mean to live your life to please God? Pleasing God. Making God happy. How do you make God happy? What do you do? So have like an inventory thing. Self-inventory. What do I do to please God? So it was a self-reflection, and I want y'all to really think about that. Pleasing God. When was the last time you took an inventory? We please everybody else. We take our time out our day.
Amen. Amen.
Husbands, wives, co-workers, friends. But we do not take the time to find out what it takes. So I was going through the Bible, and it's funny because I'll tell y'all a quick story. Every morning when I get up in the morning, my wife, everybody knows she don't like getting up in the morning time before her time, right? So I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning before I got to do it. I have to literally pull her out of bed, right? So we pray together, and I wake my baby up. Y'all know legally can pray. So legally can sort of pray. I pray first, and they pray, and then legally pray. And every morning, and I really wasn't paying attention to it until like really this week, legally starts praying for her, that she's like, I pray that my dad is a good boy today. And it's funny, that's how she said, my dad be a good boy today. And it's funny because when I was writing, I thought about that. I said, she praying that I live godly, that I live godly every day. So every day she prays that I live godly. But what I really want y'all to understand is living godly, pleasing God. In the Bible, it tells us specifically what it means to please God. And it talks about faith. In the Bible verse, but I'm going to get to the verses in a little bit, but it talks about your faith. It said, without faith, it is impossible to please God. So without faith, it means that you're not pleasing God. Did y'all hear what I said? Without faith, it's impossible to please God. So God is asking for our faith. Asking for faith. So go ahead and give me.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Now I've seen that verse 50 million times in the Bible, and people always quote it. All faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And be sounding real deep when they say it. And I say it myself, right? So I thought about how I wanted to really break this thing down. It said faith. Faith, another word for faith is trust. I'm convinced, right? Break that thing down. Faith now. So and it says now, which means it's active. Which means it's active. Now. Active. So active trust is the substance of things hoped for. The substance of things hoped for. Then I started, I was reading again, I had to pull up substance. I'm like, substance? So I'm thinking, you're thinking of substance as, like some liquid or something like that. So I go to the definition for substance. It says, substance is the quality of being dependable or stable. The exact opposite of what we think about substance. Stable. I don't know anybody in here that's stable. You can pretend to be stable. Come on. You can act like you're stable. There's only one person that's stable. So let's go to that verse again. Active faith, active trust is the substance, stability of things hoped for. So that means when I'm hoping for something, there has to be a substance. What is the substance, people? What is the substance? The substance. We Christians, we people of God. The substance. So let's go over that verse again. Trust is the substance, which is Christ. Newsflash. Of things hoped for. So the stuff that you mean tell me the stuff that I'm hoping for is rooted in the substance. It is rooted in our relationship with Christ. Then it goes on. The rest of the verse says the evidence of things not seen. So evidence is proof. Proof. Let's go over the verse again. Let's do it again. Now trust is the substance, which is stability, of things hoped for, the evidence or proof of things not seen. So let's pick out the three words, just so you can see them. Faith, trust, substance, stability, and evidence, proof. I mean, it ain't real deep. We ain't being real deep. You want to break it down to you. Exactly what God is asking us for. What exactly is God asking us for? Then it goes on. Verse 2. For it by the elders obtained a good testimony. So now what he's going to start talking about is people of great faith. So this is encouragement. Why is he encouraging people of God? Why? Because we go through life, and earlier, take me back to Hebrews 10. So anybody who knows, if you read Hebrews, like my pastor said, you have to read the whole book and not pick stuff out, right? So these are people that was on fire about the new religion. The Hebrews were Christians, newly converted Christians that were on fire. And because of the trials of life and they started going back to their own ways. Their trust started getting shaky. Right. The trust started getting shaky. They didn't believe certain things. And what I do like about it is relevant to us. Because we always start off with God on fire. And then when we start getting in these little ruts and stuff like that, and steam stuff, and the enemy starts blocking us in the middle of transition, and we lose our faith. So let's not talk about the stuff that's, we can read this all day, but let's break it down to our level. The stuff that we deal with. We were all, and I'm talking about myself too. Sometimes you were on fire, and then you start getting it, and the enemy starts throwing stuff in your way, and you know the enemy start coming to you about faith, because as soon as you start hearing in transition, he catch you right in the middle of your transition. Catch you right in the middle of your transition. When God is talking to you, and the thing I like about God's word is God's word is a rhema word, right? So it means it's divine utterance. So when God is talking to you, it's active. So it's a flow. So it's active. The only thing that stops the flow is when it hits this. The thing, when it hits the mind, that's what stops the flow. So I just want you to know that God's word is active. It's eternal. The scripture even said his word will never return back void. No lie, because it's still traveling. We sit up here talking about faith. And it's funny because if somebody were to come to you and say, oh, you ain't got no faith, you will get upset. Be upset and you want to fight. That stuff reveling inside you.
That's right.
But then again, did you think about our Lord Jesus? When Jesus was talking about the mustard seed, the parable about the mustard seed?
Yeah.
He was talking about us. He said, if you have a little faith,
right.
you can move mountains.
Right.
So why would he be talking about that?
Yeah.
Because we have a problem with trust. Our problem is a trust problem. We don't trust each other, and we don't trust God. We don't trust God. So what I'm trying to do, and what God been dealing with me all week, is to give you confidence, to let you know that the substance has never changed and will never change and will remain until we all leave it. The substance is here for our children, our children's children, and it was there before our parents got here. Come on, man. The substance, I like that. I was thinking of substance, and I was thinking about liquid and stuff opening my hands and all that stuff. Come on. I said, that's not what I'm talking about. He said, substance means stability. Yeah. God is stable. Yeah.
You better come on, boy.
Are you convinced? That's what he's asking them. And he's trying to get, are you convinced? So I'm going to read the next verse. Therefore, do not cast away your confidence, which has great reward. So you mean to tell me that if I have faith, like I'm supposed to have faith, it has great reward. You know, it says great reward. It says reward. It says great reward. Great reward. All right, next verse, baby. For you have need of endurance, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise.
That's right.
For yet a little while, he who is coming will come and not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if anyone draws back, my soul has no pleasure in him. You saying? Go back to 37. Was it?
38.
So I should live by trust. The Lord is telling me I should live by his trust.
Come on.
But if anyone draws back, my soul has no pleasure in it. God said, if you don't have no faith, my soul has no pleasure in it. I mean, that's, it's funny because what we do is we don't take God serious. You know what I'm saying? We walk around, we take everything in our lives serious with God. Come on. Every day, you know why God's serious? I heard my pastor say this one time, and I was confused at first, but then it started growing in my soul a little bit. He said, he was talking about the graveyards. He was like, if you don't fulfill your purpose, God got a way of planting you. Got somewhere to plant you. He said that, I was like, what are you talking about? there with him. I looked at him. I was like, brand new? Like, God, you mean tell me God to take me out of here?
Yes,
Like,
he
God,
will.
fulfill my purpose?
Yes,
You don't think we serve that kind of God? The Bible always says God is a jealous God. And we walk around here every day, in the presence of God, knowing, and you know what the messed up part about the thing is we don't have to be spiritually deep to figure that out, right? All of us in here have been delivered from something. God has done miraculous things for everybody in here. This is a church that people get healed from cancer, you know what I'm saying, from all kind of diseases, from all kind of stuff. And we still in here. Let me tell you, there's another thing. I'll tell you how blessed this church is. I remember Pastor was preaching again and he was saying something about we never really had like a real funeral of, you know, somebody that's actually an active member. And I thought about that for a little while. I'm like, he's lying. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, and it's messed up because the reason why I'm actually standing in front of y'all today is because I was living my life the way I wanted to live it, and God planted my sister for me. And I was sitting in front of her, and her casket was in front of me. And all I could hear God like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I was living my life the way I wanted to live it. Digging as bad as I wanted to do. Faith. Faith. Faith, trust. Do we trust? Do we really trust God? Do we really trust God? I think it's saying like we have an identity crisis. Yeah. We trust everything. I walk out of here. I trust that my truck don't drive right. I trust the brakes work. I have trust in everything but the Word of God. And there's no reason for us to come in here every Sunday listening to God's, I just said God's words of divine utterance, it's rhema. We listen to God every day. Every Sunday we come in here, we have God's words active. And the people that go to this church, we get the word. So you hear the word. And somewhere in between here and where we're transitioning, maybe during the week or at work, the word stop being active.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's active, but it's active for us. It's not inactive for us. See, when he starts talking about that great reward thing, he's talking about us catching the word, the active word, right? And us walking with the word. So not only receiving it, we're walking it out. We're walking with it. We're walking with it. That means we receive God.